Two arrests with the Louvre jewel heist. One arrested at the airport trying to flee the country. The other one arrested in a small town not far away, both with robbery backgrounds, sweating it out. No jewels have been recovered yet. None. What was recovered was a motorcycle helmet with a single hair in it that had DNA. And then some other DNA from some other places. Fingerprints, maybe a bit of saliva, a few different things. Police are on the hunt. This is how it goes with a lot of crimes. They look good, but they're still just criminals. And sometimes things get sloppy. I remember one time in my career, there was a homicide scene at a jewelry store where they went in and they murdered the jeweler, took all of his jewelry. But out front, when they were waiting for the jeweler to come in, somebody's car was stuck in the snow. And the bad guys went over and helped push it out. You know what we found on the trunk of that car? Fingerprints, perfect fingerprints from all of the killers. People get sloppy, mistakes get made. That'll give you the full play-by-play on how this crime went down. But now back to the updates. It was a Sunday morning at 9:30 when the heist went down. They were gone, and so was over $100 million in jewels, not including the heritage value of the jewels. $100 million in jewels, just gone. But what was left behind was some forensic information. A helmet, some gloves, a walkie-talkie with the microphone. They might have thought they were being slick with the motorcycle helmets hiding their identity, but in this case, a single hair left may have given it all away. As I mentioned in my first video, the French intel, they watch the airports like hawks. Nothing moves in and out of there without them knowing it. That's where one suspect was arrested, going to leave France to get on a flight for Algiers. Unknown if he gave up his accomplice, but the other one was arrested in Saint-Denis, a small district in Paris. Apparently, both of those arrested have got priors for robbery, but apparently nobody's talking. It's been reported that they've recovered over 150 trace pieces of forensic evidence, including a single hair found inside the motorcycle helmet. Didn't think of that, did you, bad guys? Apparently some fingerprints as well, some other trace evidence, like a microphone was left behind. Maybe a little bit of saliva spit into the microphone, touched like that. Maybe a fingerprint on the helmets when it comes on and off. All these small mistakes, they add up. Of course, the beauty of the DNA found with that hair in the helmet is then you can go match that against any suspect. Who knows if they'd already have DNA of these people collected before just for robbery or other things, but certainly in this case, when you have a suspect, you can compare the hair to the DNA of your suspect, and that'll give you a match, or it'll negate that it's not the person. It's a heck of a thing to have. There's also some suspicions. It's not clear yet that they're investigating one of the security staff for the possibility of an inside job, and a real good interrogation goes a long way towards solving. That hasn't been confirmed yet. That's one of the things you absolutely have to go and look at. You just have to. I don't know, did the security guy show up with a brand new motorcycle? People make mistakes. It happens all the time with crimes. You gotta find them. So the Louvre has ordered a complete and total security review. As I told you in my first video, there were lots of things that were done wrong, lots of not very good use of technology to secure the jewels. And those questions are going to be looked at, and they've got to upgrade that security. They did a bad job. I covered that in my first video. This case keeps on getting stranger and closer to being solved thanks to the DNA. If you want to find out how this originally went down, check out my first video and I'll give you the play-by-play of what went wrong from the security point of view and how they actually got into the building. You can get that over here. Is there going to be a part 3 to this video? I think so. The charges and maybe more arrests. But the jewels still have not been recovered. That's the real trick, recovering the jewels. This is Ross McLean for the McLean Chronicles. I'll catch you in the next video.